Here we go. Hey, 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 hey. You already know what it is, man. North Carolina. We're in the building right now. What y'all say? How's that go? When I say name, you say wonder. Name. Wonder. Name. Wonder. When I say name, you say wonder. Name. Wonder. Name. Wonder. Absolutely. One more time for the Holy Night. We're in the building, y'all.
The Cosby Do It picture page with you.
We're good to go?
We rolling. Let's go.
Alright, so just introduce yourself.
Man, to people at home in Winston-Salem, I'm known by Pooh. To my teachers and friends, you know, through elementary, middle, and high school, I'm known by Patrick. You know, the R-I-C-K got cut off when I got to college. It was mainly Pat. Then I had friends that called me P. Then, you know, it turned into Knife. So, Ninth Wonder, Grammy Award-winning producer, DJ, college professor, member of the University of Zulu Nation, husband, father, CEO of IWWMG, ambassador for NAACP, friend, enemy of some, but that's who I am. I make life music, man. I don't make music just for the club or make music just for reading. I make music for life. And I also make music that producers and people that don't understand production can understand. You have some producers that make beats just for producers. Ooh, I chopped this sample and ooh. So such and such can be wild, or another producer can be wild. That's great. And then you have some producers that make music just for, to make somebody dance, or you know, the beat is so stripped down that it's just for the people can understand, or the people can, a person can sit down like, I can make a beat like that. I try to stay in the middle. To make music that your average cat can't make, but a producer can still respect. And it's kind of hard, you know, my wife says it's kind of hard being a different kid, you know. It's always been hard in high school, middle school, elementary school, to be the different kid. You know, you picked on, you call weird, you this, that, and the third, but you know, that different kid is Bill Gates. You know, that different kid is Steve Jobs. So it's like, it's a hard road, but I mean, if you stick to it, it'll pay off. And so that's where my sound sits in that pocket. It's a soulful sound that both sides can understand, but it's still Knife. So just for an example of what I do, there's a guy that goes around that sells records to a lot of big beat makers, and he lives in Charlotte. So he goes around because his dad has like 50,000 records, literally 50,000. So he goes around and he sells records, and you know, he'll come in my house and he'll say, I got a record, and he has a record that sounds just like you. For example, I've never in my life seen this record at all. And I know a lot of records, but I've never seen this record. Osborne and Giles, 1985. So it's like, I got y'all the name? Okay, work on that. Okay, so it's 9 songs on this record, but he comes to me and says, Ninth, this is something like you or you, so listen.
Hey, weren't you going to Millionaire a while ago? How did it work out? I'm so sorry to hear that.
So I'm like, okay. What I do is I take the record and that's at the beginning of the song. Was at the beginning of the original song. So. Turn that into that. Man, the name actually came from me writing down a bunch of names. I was in a history class. So I just put a bunch of produced by. So when I put produced by Ninth Wonder for It's a Wonderful World, I was like, that's it. And also I was a big fan of Diggable Planets. And they had a song called Ninth Wonder. There's a scene in that video where Ish is turning the corner, you know, Butterfly is turning the corner, and he had on a Brooklyn t-shirt, and he said, I'm slicker this year. So I thought, if I can get my music and my whole persona to sound and it cool as him turning that corner, and I got it. And so that's what Ninth Wonder, that's where I got Ninth Wonder from. So if you watch that video and listen to any of my music and see how I move as a producer, then you see where I get kind of my whole aura from.
Special, something more than special.
I mean, you know, I guess from the producer, like the way his drums are EQ'd, the way the chops are organized, and it's almost like painters. You know, producers are all like artists. So it's just like if you are a fan of art, you can just like discern between two artist styles, and it's hard to pinpoint it. There's little trademark things that every artist does that you'd be like, okay, that's his shit. Because I feel like beats, they show your personality, you know what I mean? And that, his beats, if you listen to all his beats, that's nice. We feed off of each other's energy, like when another producer does, that's how we all stay on point. So to have other producers in the game that you respect is important. I have to call Ninth or email him when I hear some new shit. Yo, what's the matter with you, man? Fuck is the matter with you, man? You know, I have to hit him with the, you know, what do you eat? What did you eat that day? What was the recipe? You know, because that's how we stay on point with each other, you know? I gotta hit him up and let him know I'm listening, man. Because that shit will send me home to make some shit. That's how we do it.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Whoa. That's my hometown. I love my hometown to death. My father built a house in Midway, North Carolina in 1977 with his bare hands. And my sister, who my studio is named after, that's the only memory that I have of her. I was holding her hand walking across the street to see this house. They always tell me that my sister